This is Rumbud, and in this video we're diving deep into the grid panel in Unreal Engine UI. Start by dragging a grid panel from the palette and dropping it into your root canvas panel. With the grid panel selected, look to the Details panel on the right. Under Slot, Canvas Panel Slot, set the anchor to the center box in the grid. Now, set position X to 0 and position Y to 0. Next, set size X to 450 and size Y to 200. Set alignment X and Y to 0.5 each. The grid panel is now perfectly centered on screen. First, drag in an image widget and drop it inside the grid panel. Click the image to select it. In the Appearance section, change its color and opacity to red. This helps us track the first cell. Now scroll up to Slot, Grid Slot. Set row to 0 and column to 0. Now, drag in a second image widget into the grid panel. Select this new image, change its color to yellow. Go to Slot, Grid Slot, set row to 0 and column to 1. Now you have a yellow block right next to the red one. Let's add a third image. Drop it in, select it, and set its color to blue. Set row to 1 and column to 1. Now you have a blue block on the next row, second column. Add a fourth image. Drop it in, select it, set the color to light cyan. Go to Slot, Grid Slot, set row to 2 and column to 1. Add a fifth image and drop it in, select it, change the color to dark green. Go to Slot, Grid Slot, set row to 2 and column to 0. Finally, add a sixth image, drop it in, select it, and set its color to orange. Go to Slot, Grid Slot, set row to 1 and column to 0. Pause and look at the grid. You should see a rainbow pattern filling out your cells, making the structure clear. Now let's play with sizes so you see how the grid auto-adjusts. Select the blue image in row 1, column 1. In Appearance, set image size X and Y to 60. Watch how the column and row automatically stretch to fit the new size. Do the same for the light cyan image in row 2, column 1. Set its size to 60 for both X and Y. You'll notice the grid panel makes space for the largest widget in each row and column. Let's see how layering and overlapping works. Add a seventh image widget into the grid panel. Select it and set its color to green. In Slot, Grid Slot, set row to 2 and column to 1 so it sits on top of the light cyan block. Still in Slot, Grid Slot, change layer to -1. This brings the green image to back of the light cyan image, which is at layer 0. Now let's demonstrate row span and column span. Select the orange image in row 1, column 0. In Slot, Grid Slot, set row span to 2. This stretches the orange image across both row 1 and row 2. Now select the red image in row 0, column 1. Set column span to 2. Now the red image covers both column 1 and column 2. Then change layer of yellow image to 1 to see how it comes in front of red and red sent to back. You can also move or nudge any image for pixel perfect placement. For example, select the blue image and in Slot, Grid Slot, set nudge X to 4 and nudge Y to -4. This shifts the blue image slightly so you can fine-tune its position inside the cell. Let's add some text to the grid. Drag in a text block widget. In Slot, Grid Slot, set row to 1 and column to 2. This puts it in the rightmost cell on the second row. Go to Appearance and increase the font size for clarity. Add another text block. Set row to 2 and column to 1. If you want it layered above an image, set layer to 2 in Slot, Grid Slot, and change text block color to black. Now the text will appear on top and you can adjust color or font for readability. As you keep adding, moving, or resizing widgets, Notice how the grid panel keeps every item perfectly organized, stretching cells as needed to fit the biggest widget in each row or column. Just remember, the order inside any cell is decided by the layer value first. Higher numbers are in front. If layers are equal, the widget order in the hierarchy decides who's on top. And if you ever want to quickly move an item, use the small arrow buttons next to row and column in the Details panel. This makes live adjustments super fast. Grid Panel is a powerful tool for building neat, professional UI layouts in Unreal Engine. It's perfect for things like inventory screens, stat panels, and dashboards. Anywhere you need clean rows and columns. If this breakdown helped you, subscribe for more UI tutorials just like this.